Hello, everybody. Time for my third match in this year's World Championship. So far, I've been lucky, won the first two. Of course, I hope that this will continue. Today's opponent is Ken Gibson from the UK. And yeah, we will see. And of course, I also hope, or especially hope, that it will be a good match, but we'll see. As always, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button. If you are interested in my books or taking lessons, please contact me through my website. Okay, we are ready to go. Yeah, done that opening, so I certainly should hit here. And with the priming structure, do I really want to hit the second checker on the ace? I don't know, maybe you do that because also many checkers in the zone. Usually you do that, right? Just trying to figure it out while the game is continuing. Guess that hit was correct. 4-3, anchor. Or maybe not. The 10 point looks also appealing. Nice blocking and priming point. So that's the 4. It's not threatening much. I don't want to get hit there. Not sure if I need that anchor really. 10 point is really nice. I guess he needs to hit here. I mean, what else? So that happens when you don't make your 5 anchor. Of course, not always. And in the end, I liked my play of making the 10. Double aces. Certainly a good roll. Don't want to break. Don't think I want to split there. That's a great roll for him. So now I need an ace to stay in the game. Don't get it. So whatever. Think he can play. Can he play on for the gammon? What could happen to him? I think he could have played on simply because no bad rolls, basically. Yeah, just go for the run. And now I hope to get that checker to safety. Double 6 doesn't do the trick, but not a bad roll. Gives me a racing lead, so if he misses me, which he doesn't, I would have been in good shape. Like that. Not so great. Don't think I want to jump out. Barely ahead in the race. And he basically hits with everything. Now at least that he makes the bar, I have the chance to roll something good myself. I don't think I will hit loose. Don't want to get the second checker back. Two one is great. Now I have strong prime. So he can move to the edge, which means I probably don't have a cube, or I'm pretty certain that I don't have a cube. So I really want to hit him here and step up. I mean, what can I play if I don't play something like this? Is that so awkward? I mean, if I play like this, I can escape with fives. And if I just don't do anything, he rolls a six. I think I have to be active. Looks really weird, curious about this play, but I don't see anything better. I mean, I'm ahead in the race, losing the priming battle in that sense. So it really felt I have to become active here. And also got the stronger board. Yeah, he should hit me. And this is, of course, another great roll. Everything repaired. If he dances, probably too good. I mean, is this still too good? What could happen if I don't roll a five? I bring two checkers down. And it's a big pass. Can double at any time. So I will take a roll, just not sure, but I don't see really many sequences after which he can get back into the game, meaning I can cube him out later most of the time. Now, is that a cube? I mean, do I have bad numbers? That's the question. Like ace five or something. I think I will cube this now. I see some bad numbers, so not too many gammons. Or maybe even takes, who knows? I mean, I still think it's a pass. Six, five, standard. Double twos. So what should he do? Maybe 24, 22. Hitting, I think, is exaggerated because I don't threaten too much. I think, do I really want to hit on the 3 and strip my 6? I don't really think so. Just come up. And come out, of course. I guess. He'll make the bar, and it's pretty much an even game. Okay. Raise even. Bit boring. So 6-1. Guess do this. So now he can think about volunteering, breaking the 18, but I think his racing lead is not big enough to do that. Yeah. For 2, am I supposed to break the 10? I mean, I cannot hold all the points anyway. I think I just break it to avoid trouble. Well, probably I won't get into trouble anymore in this game because that's basically it. Yeah, probably not big enough. 14 pips, unfortunately, not a take. Good shot from the bar. So is this a cube already? Huh. I mean, if I win the fight for the 5 point, that's great. Point on him. Not so sure. I will cube here. Can't be that bad. Ah, yes, the ace anchor. Maybe it's not enough volatility. Yeah, maybe that was a bit too early, but can't be super bad. Yeah, I kind of regret it. So now I think I got a hit. Bring a builder down. Yeah, I think that was a bad cube here. Just a bit overexcited because of the sequence. But maybe it was just a very small thing. Yeah, now he has got the choice whether to make the 20 or whether to hit. He's owning the cube, maybe just hitting, yeah. Yeah, certainly better in this scenario. Just had lunch, need some coffee, get my brain working. And while I wasn't looking, things haven't got better exactly. I think that's already feels like a pass to me. And he's got the priming structure. I mean, he has many back checkers. That's a tough one. Priming and blitzing structure. That's unfortunate to say the least. So if he makes the 5 prime, really in bad shape. I also don't like my structure too much. And these combined blitzing and priming structures are usually super strong, so I'll just pass it. Yeah, my early cube got punished here. Yeah, so I guess it's the 4 point. What else? So I mainly passed the cube before because I had the tendency, at least, to take too much in these positions where the opponent has priming and blitzing potential. So I hope I didn't over adjust. So certainly not gonna hit because I have the advantage in the priming. I think I'm backloaded. Six three is not great. As is 4-2. Maybe he's got to step up and play 8-4. I think bringing two checkers down is a bit too loose because then I can hit him or try to blitz him. So if he brings two checkers down, would I want to cube that? Maybe. If he plays like this, I'm not going to cube 6-2. Yeah, is there anything better? Just jumping out? I don't see it. So I will just do that. Attacking somewhere. Don't see it. So he's gonna hit me. And I'm not gonna hit him. So here, I think I make this stupid anchor because he has kind of a blitzing structure with the dilly on the 4, the stacks. Yeah. Now, of course, I hit him. And I think just play like this. So I think he should go to the 22. My blitzing potential is not that great. Yeah. That looks good. So I certainly want to hit something here. And then hit the other as well. That's 20 numbers. It's really loose, and I'm not playing a blitzing game, so this looks a bit too loose. And what about this? I mean, like that I can make the 5 prime. If he doesn't hit me. Yeah, I think I will play like this, not so sure. These are really difficult. Okay, that was easy. Now it's really an even game. Yeah, maybe even 13-7, but then he has bad 5s, so I can understand the reasoning. Keep control of the outfield, because that's really bad on 5. 2-1. Same thing. Do I want to give myself horrible 5s? Probably not. That looks more flexible. Okay, 4-1. Really. Actually, these are rather rare when it's just such a pure prime versus prime. So, of course, no cube. And now with two checkers, I don't think I can cube here. So I may want a slot here because if he rolls an ace, it's bad anyway. And like that, I can play my fives. Yeah, that looks okay. Ace is bad anyway for me. At least I even have some numbers to make a closed board now, like this. And now I'm down in the match. So if I roll a 6, I have reasonable gammon chances. On the other hand, if I break, I'm the immediate underdog. I'm a favorite to break against just one roll, really no timing. This is really difficult for me. I roll a 5-4. And then the sixes are such big market losers. I also have 2-1. I'm down in the match. Oh, this is tough. I rolled something like 4-1, then my fives at least are killed, and I still can roll a 6. Of course, I'm the underdog. Yeah, because of the blood that I can pick up, maybe I should double, but I'm really not sure. I will roll. Now, of course, I will roll to be consistent. Maybe that's a double blunder. Okay, now he can think about cubing. Again, he can think about cubing. And now he definitely should cube, and I should pass. So this was really tough. For me. Let me look at my time. So I'm again lagging behind. Bit slow. Okay, just make the 2 points, I suppose. And just come out like this. Looks good. I mean, 4 is duplicated. Of course, that's a very good roll for him. No, I guess he's got a hit on the ace. Don't see much else. I would have hit on the ace, to be honest. Now I can make it. And I think I will enter on the 21. Now that I have my strong board, I want to challenge him. don't get primed. Race is about even. Five, four. Do I stay back? Yeah, maybe I have more returns. Not ahead in the race. At least he cannot point on me. Like that, he has some bad numbers too. This is difficult. 15 number, 17. Like that, I've got returns. Yeah, I guess he has to hit and then play 13-8. And the cube action is interesting. So I hit with 4s, 5-2, 5-3, 5-1. Which is quite a bit. Only have a 4-point board, so and if I dance, I lose immediately. I mean, I've forced myself recently to cube very aggressively when I'm on the bar against the 4-point board. But is that enough? I mean, he's the favorite to enter after I hit him. So I'm already thinking about potential cube action here. I mean, I think that's a good thing to do. And I think basically when I don't hit, it's really bad. And I can hit, he can enter. Yes, I win some gammons, but with my 4-point board, I feel it's not enough. Maybe I was wrong here. So is that too good by any means? Aces, sixes. Way ahead in the race. He's really weak. I feel again that this might be too good, even if I roll like a bad number like 5-4 or yeah, what is really bad? I will take a roll. When I can cube, if he hits me, I can still cube. So, and if he makes a point, now of course it's really too good. Definitely too good, but fortunately I rolled a bad number. Don't see much. Cannot attack, which is bad. Maybe I can attack now. I mean, one reason why I think this was maybe a play on are his blots. So if he hits me now, I still have blots to shoot at. Okay, this is a cover. Okay, is this still too good? Probably not. All the effort for nothing, I suppose. Yeah, what should I wait for here? Maybe it's still technically too good for whatever reason, but yeah, that was unfortunate in the end. That it looked like too good. And like a gammon in the end. Couldn't quite get there. So do I jump out here? Can also bring down another builder to make more points. And I think I will cube this. If I make another priming point, I'm really in good shape. And the race is also good. Okay, that's an inside point. Progress. I think the take is okay. Still lots of work to do for me. 5-2. Yeah, I think I should step up. Does it really make sense to play 6-1 here? I don't want to strip my point, but on the other hand, okay, 6-1. Now this, I mean, I also don't see much reason to blitz him here. I'm way ahead in the race. Actually want to unstack my 6. Maybe that was just too passive. One, 4. Don't want to play 8-4 for sure. So we'll step up. Six two, not great. Guess I gotta bring down 2 builders. Cannot run. At least he cannot hit me and cover some of the inside plots. Or one of the inside plots. So he's got a hit, otherwise I can make a 5 prime. Escape. Not nice. Yeah, maybe it's this. Not sure. Certainly should escape here. Yeah, because of my blood on the ace, I think he should have attacked. That felt just too passive. Now he's reduced to a deuce point game. Six two. Guess gotta be played like this. Six five. Not the best. There's the 6th, and the 5 has to be here. Fortunate. Six, 4, again, 6 here, 4 here. That looks not too good. Another 6-4. Again, at least they are all easy, so no difficulties to play them. That's it. I'll probably lose this game too. So now that's a pass. Clear pass, so nothing to think about. Three, 1, 3. Maybe I make the 10 and split later. I like the 10, so make it. Okay, split later. I guess now is the time. At least I got the anchor and the playable game. Let's see for how long this is playable. I'm inclined to take because I got the anchor. He still has a checker back. Down in the match. Gotta do something. Yeah. Not a great position for sure by any means. Think I have to do something at some point. Can't be such a big mistake being down 11 away, 6 away. Okay, good news. I'm back. Bad news. The 4 is horrible. Shall I just play 6-2 here? Minimizing shots. Really awful. I don't want to break the 10. Okay. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I can play without hitting. And maybe that's the play. What does the hit achieve? Basically nothing. And maybe he has to stick around, hang around. So I think it's just too loose to hit there. Okay, he can escape, but don't think he was even a favorite to do so. Okay, some inside points. So this is, of course, a pretty bad holding game. What can you do? So he should break his mid. And now is the time. It's only 6-2, 5-3, and even then he's still in good shape. So yeah, just break the mid. Oh, I don't think so. I mean, this is was a perfect opportunity to break the mid. But okay, you can do it the clean way as well, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Three-point game. Being down zillion pips. Not the best condition to start a comeback. 2, 4. Or maybe. I don't think it makes any sense to stay back there. Have some very small racing chances if I roll another 3 double 4s. No, it's actually better than that. But I certainly need another big doublet here to content this. 5-3. Or he has to roll small, of course, which he doesn't at the moment. Okay, still, yeah, one big doublet and a bad number by him. Okay, there's the big doublet, but no bad number by him. So another doublet. Nope. Well, at least I had a chance. Five, four. Yeah, that looks fine. That doesn't. Probably too early to cube with this big lead. Sure, certainly would be happy to receive a cube here, but he doesn't do me the favor. He knows what he's doing. And now, would that be a take? I almost doubt it. Actually, I really doubt it. Okay. I don't know. Really difficult to find a cube here. What's too good? What is not? This is clearly too good, so that's not difficult. But some positions before. Okay, I will go on auto roll. Won't get to a cube too soon, I think. Switch from coffee to tea. Maybe that's helping. Okay. Yeah, haven't prepared anything, any anecdote or something for the closeouts, so you don't hear anything. Sorry for that. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking, was there a cube in this game for him at any point? And like a double take at any point? Really have to study these a bit better. I think I will use this match to study some cube actions like the priming cube where I had the closed board and could escape with the 6 because I was really insecure. Here I need 2 doublets, not gonna happen. And here I also wasn't sure about the cube action in this rather extreme spot score-wise, so maybe I should refresh that before I go to Greece to the World Championship, Team World Championship. Six is clear, I think. Should just run here. I mean, I want to get into Gaminer situation, so maybe it itches to do something here, so I will do this, even though against the 4 checkers, certainly 4 checkers on the 8. Maybe it's not the right thing, but like that. Probably I should have cubed before. What was the opening sequence? No, he rolled. I rolled. No, probably that wasn't. Now it's a cube at the score. So you can see probably not a good idea to think about what you're supposed to study next when you're in the middle of a match. Could easily have missed the cube here. This one is kind of easy. I'm a favorite, stronger board, some shots. And really you don't need much to cube at that score. So just go ahead and do that. Five, two, certainly I will hit. Should I use that split? I don't know. The 11 point looks so strong. Really like the 11 point, and the 4 point is made and the 5 point is still open. Okay, and what now? Again, am I supposed to hit here? That looks like breaking the 8. And yeah, what's the plan here? Breaking all the structure looks really wrong, so I can just split into him. He cannot do everything. I don't think hitting there makes much sense in breaking the 8. Yes, takes away a tempo from him. Okay, at least I anchored. Okay, 5-4. Not a great roll, of course. We'll just step out with that checker. Would have liked to attack naturally. So he'll make. Will he make the anchor? I mean, he's really incentivized to take gammons out of this game. So he probably should make it, even though he has a big racing lead that argues against it, of course. 6-5, not a great shot. I'm way down in the race, so I'm inclined to play it like this. But then, yeah, what else can I do? I don't see much stepping out there. Oops. No, I'll just play it like this. And I guess I will make the ace. At least it's an inner board point. He is stripped, so maybe he has to give up something. At least he probably will have to kill a checker. This is aces and eights. Of course, I'm glad that I can hit. 3 is here, I guess. Okay, 6-1. I don't really want to run out. So this 6 looks like a builder here. Then, I mean, if he hits me, it's still far from being over. I certainly don't want to run out now. Yeah, I'll play like this. Don't see much else. Maybe I'm overlooking something here. Double 5. So in the end, I will run out. If I safety that blot, probably not a good idea. Like this, maybe. So if he hits me, that's then best. Or I just disengage, or just make the point. I mean, that should win some more gammons, maybe. So maybe just making that point. The other one, certainly safer. Like this. Okay, he hits me. Now we are in a... Well, maybe he doesn't. Certainly now we are finally in some gammonish situation. If I enter deuces, fours, fives, hit. So that's why I see he's reluctant. Yeah, but he will do it. So now it's getting interesting. So if I hit here, it's fives and threes. If I hit here, I mean the fives are so great. I think I will just hit where I'm supposed to on the 5 point, that is. If it doesn't work out, so be it. Yeah, what is he supposed to do? Hitting, of course, and then some duplication, something that he can do. Probably not. Stepping out, duplicates 5, deuces. Yeah, maybe stepping out, fewer returns. Yeah, looks good. So 5-2, good shot, of course. I have to enter on the 5. Do I hit here or here? Probably here. And now we can start a blitz, maybe. I guess that's the only play here. Don't see anything else. So fives and deuces, lots of fives. Okay, do I have to play like this? One, I can also just make my 5 point. I can leave the 5 point open and play like this. Do I want to get hit? Probably not. Can also make the 5 point. But if he hits me, do I need this? I think I'll just play like this. And hope for 3. 4s and 5s hit. Okay, close board. Still need a 3 to turn this around. This is a 3, but not the one I wanted. Okay. Or maybe like this. Maybe like this. Like that I can play 5-4. Yeah, that looks good. But not 6-5. So I need a 3. 2-1. Something like this. Okay, neutral. Kind of neutral. 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 Okay, but since he's rolling his 6s, so that's not neutral anymore. What happened here? Nothing good, but what can I do? So now the 3 maybe, yeah. Okay, I have a reasonable chance to get home. 4, 2, not gonna break my board. Hope that he misses, he doesn't. Still some hope. Okay, keeps my board. Do I want to keep my board? Yeah, I guess so. So he has to hit lose. And now is the time to roll a 5, suppose. Nope. So is he supposed to lift that blot or leave it there? Maybe, I mean, 5-1 and 5-2 are not that great for me. Maybe he should just leave it because the race is still pretty close. So, yeah, where's the last 3? Maybe 9-6. Yeah. I mean, because of my some bad entries. Also, if I roll double 5s, he's actually happy to get hit. 5-1, 5-2 shouldn't be so terrible for him. Yeah, but okay, you can just also make it naturally. Still think he could have left it there. Yeah, I think he played well, or at least didn't see much. Already say thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah, so the match. Curious about some spots, so we will have a look at that. So as you can see, XG liked my play a bit better than GNU. 2.51, perfectly fine. I think my lifetime average on WBIF is something like 2.55, so above average, only slightly. But yeah, that's totally fine. First game, there was basically nothing from my perspective. The pass was clear. Let's go to the second game. I missed the cube here. No, that's not a missed cube. That was just an ambitious play on for the gammon. Yeah, I try to train myself to play more aggressively for the gammon, especially when I don't see many sequences where he can get back into take territory. Sometimes I overdo it, but in the past I made quite a few big mistakes missing play-ons, and also see my students just cubing when they get into a very strong position, and oftentimes missing these play-ons. Of course, sometimes it's also a correct double out, and you play on and make a mistake, but yeah, not super big. Then from the bar, I had to cube. Well, at least here I saw more sequences that could let him back into the game. So, okay, 1-1. Then there is something red. So let's have a look. 2, 3, still hitting. Yeah. By the way, I didn't like this play, so this wasn't that bad. So I probably would have played this here. But yeah, didn't look like he needed to hit, but it wasn't really bad at all. Small mistake. But I should have hit. Yeah, it looked like... certainly I get the initiative. He's got a blot. The reason why I didn't hit, then my 6 point is tripped, and yeah, it kind of felt bad. I have a good priming structure, but certainly going all the way to the 20 exposes that checker to an attack, and I'm not really ahead in the race. So yeah, should have been a bit more ambitious, more aggressive, just in and hit. Didn't do it. Then cube action, yeah, the race passed, so nothing really interesting here. Next game, a cube that, yeah, I talked about this cube that probably that it was a bit too early because of his anchor, and yeah, don't have many super big market losers. So, but yeah, you can see not a big mistake. So still the rule when in doubt double applies. So now I made a 24 mistake, but I cannot make any other doubling mistakes for now. And then I think he had a play on, or I had to take. No, that was another thing. Okay, here I had to take. I have the suspicion, is that already core dependent? I don't fault myself for dropping this, especially since I had this bias to take too aggressively in these positions where the opponent has priming and blitzing potential. So really tough decision. Just out of curiosity, I want to see how important the score is here. It's only 1 point, but as I write in the theory of backgammon, basically for recubes, there are no neutral scores. Even the slightest lead makes a difference. So let's look at that cube. I was even down in the... Okay, forget about this. So yeah, I was down, so I should have taken more. Let's see the position at a neutral score. So did I factor the... Yeah, okay, here we go. So that's what I should have factored in, especially since I wrote about it. This is quite... I still find it kind of amazing because it's a 2-1 lead for him in a 13-point match. And because of that, it's a blunder to pass, even though at 0-0, the pass would have been correct. So basically, I judged the position correctly, albeit like by a small margin. Wasn't sure. It's a small pass at a neutral score, but then I should have taken into account the rather big effect that even a small deficit in the score makes for the take pass decision. So that's a perfect example. Could have gone into my book. Very small lead for recubes, already a big difference. So I'm not surprised, but I should have factored that in. I somehow intuitively thought, the score shouldn't matter too much, but I should have known better. The score matters here. So next, a mistake by him. Okay, this is tactical play. First of all, he doesn't want to strip the midpoint, but it's always recommendable if you can to hit 2 checkers when the opponent has slotted an important point, because then there are no hidden covers, basically, except for some killer doublets. But so that's just a very big advantage. If he hits me like this, I have the hidden covers, but also like a roll like 5-1 or 2-1 that makes the 5 points. So yeah, really I should have played tactically and just do everything to keep me from covering. So didn't see that when we were playing. Then a bad running move. Yeah. Yes, I have the better priming structure. But of course, like that, when I run, I kind of activate his checkers, the dilly on the 4 and the stack on the 6 to attack me. I just couldn't bring myself to hit the wrong blot. I mean, I would have hit the checker on the 22 in a heartbeat. But here, yeah, what can you do? Also, wasn't there another interesting play? Maybe this one? No, this one wasn't interesting. I had at one point like a double 3s where I switched 6 to 3. Maybe that was already gone, but certainly not. We are already past that. But that was okay, it seems. Yeah, that was the game where I played on for the gammon. And never mind, just things coming to my mind. Not super focused, sorry for that. This is the game with the cubes that I was thinking about. So this position, I really wasn't sure. Of course, I'm glad that now that I see the stats that I didn't cube. Big mistake, even trailing. And you can see I'm not even a favorite to win the game, even game. I mean, you have to be aggressive in these super volatile positions, but when you have more disaster numbers than joker, is probably not a good idea to cube. So glad that I found that. And then next one, of course, not a cube. Then it's really bad. Here, and you can see why. I mean, after I break my board, he immediately becomes a solid favorite. Should have cubed here. I would have taken, sure. But yeah, he is on roll and needs 1-6. I'm not on roll and I need 2 6s. So it's not surprising that he's got such a big advantage. Next one. Yeah, you can see now the take. I mean, I would have taken again, but you can see the take is already marginal. I'm kind of surprised how bad my equity is here. But yeah, when you look at all the work and I have to bring the checkers around, 2 checkers the whole way, of course, then he cubed when it was almost too good. So those were big cube mistakes. Always when it's a volatile position and it's just on the take pass borderline, the mistakes are so huge. So that was a bit bad luck for the PR. Reinforces, of course, my statement that you should double when in doubt. So here I entered on the wrong spot. So basically I entered on the spot where he wants to attack me. However, I thought with the strong board, I mean, I don't care if he hits loose. So yeah, but of course he can point on me and make the point that he wants to make. I'm not ahead in the race, so I should have entered on the safer spot. That still puts pressure on his blot, and it's just much safer. Also duplicates 5s to cover and to attack. I don't know if that matters. So then, interesting, he should have made the safe play to avoid a cube, I guess. I mean, he should hit, but then that was too loose. and I should have exploited that by cubing. So I guess that's basically because of cube action. Again, my curiosity, maybe for money. I mean, maybe it's because of his big lead that makes my position after he hits a big cube. And that is why he shouldn't play that loose. So let's look at my cube action first on the right. So I told you while playing about my bias not cubing aggressively enough when I'm on the bar against the 4-point board. So another example here, I felt my home board just wasn't strong enough. But yeah, I'm a slight favorite. I win more gammons than him. So now I wonder if that cube is because of the score, because he's leading by 4 points. 12 away, 8 away is the score. So he will be reluctant with his recubes with the lead. So let's first check here on the other board at 0-0 if that is still a cube, because now I feel he's got strong recubes when I dance. So you can see the big difference. So again, this was only a score cube, and I should have taken the score into account. So the argument here is I can cube way more aggressively because he's handcuffed with his recubes because of the lead. So now we look at the impact of the checker play. So I think the biggest reason why he should have taken the safer approach is that if he doesn't, I get to a correct double, which he doesn't want to see. And now I'm curious, since after the aggressive play, I don't have a cube at 0-0, if maybe the aggressive hit for him would have been correct, so that both decisions were basically score dependent. And I have a strong feeling, yeah, so you can see, interesting game, backgammon. So his checker play was wrong because of the score, and I didn't punish him because I didn't cube. At a neutral score, he can just play aggressively because even after playing with 4 blots, I don't have a cube. So very interesting spot. Bit unhappy that I misplayed it. Again, like in the first example with the pass of the recube, my first cube blunder. Again, a score-related blunder. But yeah, all very interesting. I mean, these are the things basically that keep me going. I mean, fascinating stuff for me. Okay, but let's see this. Yeah, I think I hit, and then I played on. Let's see at least how big the play on was. I don't know if there was any doubt. Yeah, this for example now, I mean, I had one wrong play on, but you can see here I was right. Just didn't see any bad numbers. What main reason for the play on is that he has 2 blots, so I have all the freedom. So let's say I hit him, he hits me back, I still have a cube from the roof that he probably will have to pass. So that was a good play on. Here, okay, yeah, I kind of felt that was just not aggressive enough. Didn't say anything, tried to focus on my game. So he should have just have entered on the 20 and slot. He is way down in the race, so that's a license to play poorly. And the argument basically is if I roll a 3-1 and point on him, that's not such a big deal, because if I roll a 3-1 here without hitting him, he's still in very bad shape. So he should just, I mean, this is like a subtle form of duplication. The numbers that make the 5-point are killer numbers for him anyway, so he might as well hope that I don't roll one of them. And if I don't roll one of them, he's much better off with this. So I correctly cubed, and then Yeah, that was this leaving one shot after the other. And in the end, it was just one shot too much. And he hit me finally. I lost. What else here? Okay, this is not a mistake. Actually, I was just surprised that I shouldn't have split with both checkers, stepped up with both checkers, but it didn't matter. And here my take was actually a small pass. My winning chances are just not good enough. So when my winning chances are low, I don't have that much leverage because of the score, especially since I hardly ever win a gammon. So my cube leverage comes from gammonish recubes and hardly ever get to one of those. So that's why I should have passed, or I mean, that's why it's borderline. Usually you can take much more at this trailing this much. Yeah, and here just one thing that I already talked about, 2 down would have been better. But yeah, he won the match, the game without much drama. Next game, that was just where it didn't move. So let's look at potential cube actions. Of course, I mean, it seems like everything was correct. So of course, this is not a cube. I would have been really happy. And here, okay, that's my move. Here, this is a small play on and a back pass. What else? Here's a technical mistake, I call it, when the closeout is already done. Yeah, this is safer than that. Yeah, that's I wouldn't call it standard because you have to see it usually when bearing off with when you have a closed board. It's safer to have to leave the 6-5 and have a flexible structure than being stripped. That leaves in the long term, that leaves more shots, even though it's completely safe for now. Okay. So he won a gammon, that brings us to the last game, and he invited me to a cube base. Yeah, he should have. I mean, expecting a cube, he should have played with fewer blots. I mean, the race is about even, and probably I would have cubed anyway. Yes, I would have cubed anyway when I look at the position, but yeah, he loses fewer gammons. And okay, this is only a small cube from the roof. Surprised. Thought it was pretty clear. Then the rest is just like, yeah, nothing much to do. The double fives were interesting. Yeah, I found the correct play. I wasn't sure that wins even more games. So yeah. In the end, he hit me, I hit him, and just couldn't roll a 3 or something. Some mistakes in the containment, not really. He played this. Correct would have been this. Yeah, double fives is good anyway. I mean, rule of thumb, but this, why is this bad? Is there any rule of thumb? Okay, that would have been correct. Okay, that's very good coverage. If you look, that blood on the 17 covers the area until the 11, and then the 10 point covers. I mean, it's only the 10 point that is not covered. Maybe it's that. This is also good coverage. So I really don't know why the difference is so big. So before I try to invent something, better don't say anything. And here, as expected, almost, I mean, I talked about it. I mean, his racing the racing lead. I still have a big racing lead, so he should be more aggressive with just leaving it slotted, especially since 5-1 and 5-2 are bad. So that's why it's a big mistake to lift. I mean, whenever you have a hypothesis, you're not sure, just try to verify it. So we can look at the same position. So that's, I usually do same position. Now with the only difference is that my hits with 5-2 and 5-1 are actually good or much better. So is that a reason to lift? Yeah, you can see now it's pretty much borderline. So it makes a huge difference. So strategy is very important in backgammon, of course, but so are tactics. So this is just look at the numbers, and yeah, you have to train yourself to spot these little details. And when you train yourself to do that, in the end, it will come more or less natural. So here 5-1 and 5-2 is key why this play is a blunder. The lifting, that is. Yeah, but all in all, okay match from me. Missed some adjustment to the score, but all in all, quite happy. So yeah, we'll still play 2 matches in March because I will be leaving on the 1st of April to Greece, make a little bit of vacation, and then play the Team Ball Championship and the singles tournament over there. So kind of a busy schedule, so I will be out with more stuff pretty soon. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.